Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode in our playthrough of Swordhaven, Iron Conspiracy. Alright, so in the last episode we found out that the Bard, that Svard guy was, a Strad's guy was lied and framed the other Bard, who has now joined my party. So I have 4 members. And you might also remember from the last episode, we were trying to get the bailiff to buy some figurines or some kind of idols for every home. And he said no. And so the bailiff is a no-nonsense kind of fellow. He outright refused to indulge Nukel's delusions. I could relate this to the hapless farmer now or snoop around his property first. So let's go ahead and see what is happening around with his Nuki's property. And because what we're trying to do is get to, we're still quite away from, well, not, yeah, we're over 1,000, over 1,500 away. So, as many of these non-combat quests as we can get taken care of, so we can get closer to our goal of Loki's house. Alright, so isn't that okay? So he's right by the old
Gonna see what's out there.
yeah, this is Nuki's house, and now we have this.
It's locked.
Alright, so who is our better lockpick now? Lockpicking. I'm 31. This guy's 21. He is 51. And he is 50. So you, sir, are now the designated lock picker.
Yes, friend? It won't budge. Second time's the charm. Sleight of hand, and no fraud.
What do you want? I'm on it.
Okay. There's a... Okay, so here's his big foot-shaped tool. So we know that son of a bitch was lying to us. And,
You need something?
yes, I need you...
Appears this lock is stronger than I thought.
Oh, gosh. Come
Where did
on.
I go wrong?
Am I using a lockpick
Good as gold.
each time? Alright, so we know big guy has been lying.
Very
And,
well.
Nope. Everybody.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now we know what's going on with Hairy Legs. Let's go talk to this old boy. Let him know we know of his malfeasance. And let's just go ahead and save too. Okay. Okay, the charade has gone on long enough. I've seen the big wooden foot you have hidden away in your shed. The giant footprint was your doing. Nolki bows awkwardly. Did you see anything strange when, nay, forget I asked? Updated your journal. Nolki doesn't even flinch. So you caught me red-handed, huh? Bah. I made the footprint sure, but only to open everyone's eyes to the hairy legs menace, which is very real. Dude, nobody's gonna believe you now, even if it is real. It's called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. As Menyo said to the 12-eyed fox, fool me once and I shall laugh aloud. Fool me twice and it's off with thy head. Yeah, right. Say nothing and leave the poor fellow. Yeah, right. You and your shaman buddy did it to con the rest of the village. Even if your intentions were pure dishonesty, is never welcome. You know what? That's actually smart. No. Okay. Wait, alright, I admit I was wrong to use trickery, but at least let me prove that my intentions were pure. Why don't I remove the protective charms? Continue. Then those foul hairy legs are sure to come knocking in the night, and when they do, we'll confront them. Yes, enough deceit. Now it's time for action. Shaking your head, whatever, just don't take the charms down while I'm away. You sound like a clever fella. I'm sure no foul fairies, goblins, or even chaos monsters stand a chance against you. Shrug and walk away. Okay, so what happened? Nuko insists that I spend a night at his house without his protective charms. He's certain the hairy legs will show up and then we will confront them. Alright, so how do I spend a night at his house? Because can I... Isn't it, it's 2:07 a.m. Alright, so I loitered. Okay. No, did you see anything strange when they... I don't understand that. Maybe we just have to go outside. It is nighttime. It's 2:38 a.m.
Fine, I'll do it.
There's the deputy. Okay, maybe if we go back in now. Did you see anything? What do you know? What do you want to know? Sort of general Grainhold knowledge or maybe some local gossip? Well, bollocks to that because I've got more important things on my mind. I'm not sure what to do with this. Noki insists that I spend the night in his house without his protective charms. He's certain the hairy legs will show up and then we'll confront them. Okay, well, let's do 6 hours. There's no hairy legs, dude. Let's go outside, see if anything popped. If not, we'll come back in and do another 6. There's no hairy legs. One more time, and, you know, I guess 6 hours. That's 2:38 p.m. And let's do another 6. It's 8:38 p.m. I guess everybody's tired. Where'd what's his face go? Okay, he's not here.
Okay.
So maybe he's outside now?
Gonna see what's out there.
8:39 p.m. That doesn't seem like he spent the night in his house. Here's Nukul. Alright, I think everybody's just tired from a day of not resting. 8:39. It says rest.
I could use a rest.
Updated your journal with nothing better to do than pace back and forth. The wait is interminable, each minute oozing by like the molasses river, but then... Huh? What the fuck is that? Your uninvited guests are humanoid and covered head to toe in thick, matted fur. But there's one other fuzzy thing about them. For some reason, you cannot focus on their features. 6, action. Alright, I don't think that's going to work, but... Oh, wow, okay. The creatures are semi-transparent, like the shadows, strangely three-dimensional shadows surrounded by a bluish nimbus. Their features are a mix of simian and feline. To your surprise, Nukul strolls right up to them as if enthralled. But what are you doing here? How I had nearly given up hope. Silently observe. I have no idea if they're... To you, the conversation between Nuki and the silent interloper seems entirely one-sided. So Ma was wrong. Grandfather didn't slaughter the hairy leg. He took her as his wife. Pauses. Oh, Pa, but why did you pick my little Culver first? Keep listening. She was ready. Oh, now I understand. Pauses again. But how did you change? And how can I join you? I mean, I can join you, right? Silently observe. Just follow. That's the whole secret. Grins an obvious eye. I can do that. If he wants to go, the dude's unhappy. Say nothing, let him leave. Oblivion settles upon your shoulders like a leaden cloak, and your eyes begin to dim. With a last doomed attempt to clutch onto consciousness, you fall to the floor. Pass out. Merciful darkness envelops you, but after an eternity in its velvet embrace, your senses begin to return. When you finally get to your feet, Nuki is nowhere to be seen. My head, what a strange encounter that was. Okay, well, I mean, you know, if the dude wants to go, he wants to go. Farmer and hairy legs. It looks like... Okay. Village. Okay, I guess it's done. He's gone. I didn't get anything for that, though. You didn't update it or It's just saying it's, look at you. Well, shoot, can we have his house? It's empty. Maybe we can use it now as a place to rest inside the town. We don't have to go out. And he ain't using it.
I'm on.
I guess that's it for the farmer and the hairy legs. Okay, guys, we're going to end this one here. And when we pick it up, we're going to debt collecting. I don't see how we're going to do that. There's supposed to be more. Nova Dracona, I think. Headhunter. Yeah, the Bailiff, Grainhold, Bloodclaw. That's also, so Headhunter. We have this whole area to clear out. I just don't see where he's going to agree to do any debt stuff unless I do something for him. So okay, that's all the bailiff. Let's go talk to the headman. Where's the headman at? That's the inn. Headman's house right here. Do you have any work, oh boy, before we sign off? This dude don't do shit then. That's Renjay. I don't know where the headman is. I guess that's the priest fellow. Yeah, that's right. The headman died or something like that, and I think the priest took over.
Nice.
And that priest ain't really wanting to do too much of anything. I think I got him upset because I told him his daughter was kind of off. And he didn't like hearing that. But maybe if we go back, we can talk to him again before we end this one. And, hey, is there an altar in here to pray at? Can you pray at the altars? I never see... No, there's nothing here to pray at. That's weird. Okay, where's the priest dude at? He must be inside his house. Oh, well, I could have gone inside the chest. Dude, come on. Have some fucking respect. That's the end. The end. This must be Wait-A-Lot's house, yeah. That's the tithe. I'm not going and pilfering from my own organization. That just is wrong on so many levels. Oh, but you don't mind pilfering from inside his... Oh, look at that. Provisions. Thank you. Where the hell... Oh, there he is. Okay. I understand that you've had a falling out with the ferryman Wustus. That good for excuse me, Wustus, you say? Yes, the ferryman was most helpful during Grainhold's time of need. As I have told him more than once, I intend to enact a special levy on the good townsfolk after the next harvest. Then he will get everything he is owed. May the dragon cast me down if he doesn't. As I've told him, isn't it the headman's business to negotiate these kinds of disputes? Where is he? Enjoying the blessings of the faithful in the hills of Samay. If he was judged worthy to leave the great cycle, dragon be praised. Grainhold's devoted headman passed on some time ago. I am the village's interim leader until a vote can be held for his successor. And when do you expect this vote to take place? Well, I haven't set an exact date just yet. The business of governing a bustling port like Grainhold hardly leaves me time to think. Attention, Vlada's soft palms and carefully coiffed hair, as well as the 2 rows of silver buttons sewn on his robes of office, speak more of a life of ease than service to his flock. Something about this priest doesn't smell quite right. Rainy season would be the best time for election when things have slowed down in it a titch. I needn't remind you that the Wait-a-Lot shouldn't bother himself about money. We answer to the supreme deity alone, and it is not the goddess of commerce. Let's try 58. Let's try and be reasonable. Success. I want to help you truly. Perhaps there's something the miller can do. His livelihood depends on getting his grain to Swordhaven. I doubt that, but we are not talking about the miller right now. I don't doubt that, but we are not talking about the miller right now. You are right. But I don't have 300 gold. Half is all I can raise right now. Will you speak to the ferryman for me? Promise him I'll gather the 150 gold as soon as I am able. He'll receive the balance after the harvest as promised. Father Vendus, the old man alchemist, has gained 150 dinars. Wanted to ask some questions. I don't want to make a wish to the higher powers. And dialogue. Okay, let's go. And talk to this guy. And maybe, just maybe, Grainhold, debt collecting. Unless the ferry waits for Wait-a-Lot to pay his debt, he hinted at the local miller might have an interest and should speak with Dizzying Mall. I don't know where Dizzy Mall is. That's where he is. Okay, so you know what, guys? We're going to, well, it's 24. Let's go over here. And yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so he's somewhere down here. What is over here anyway? Nothing to be picked. They got these big, bulbous, ginormous things. All this wheat. And nothing that I can do with it. Alright. Nope, we're going the wrong way. Maybe there's a workbench here too. That would be nice. That would be fantastic.
You have my ear.
Let's see.
Locked tight.
Alright, oh boy. Open it and don't waste enough.
Just like that.
Okay, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, here's the workbench. See, and I was thinking there's nothing here. Alright, yeah. I was not finished meeting all of Grainhold's residents, that's for sure. The smith welcomes you with a nod but doesn't pause in his work. Sorry for the mess. My useless helper took off again. Anyway, are you looking to buy or sell? What do you know about Phaemon's murder? This may not be over yet. An horrible tragedy, that's what it is. Fella was pure harmless. Okay, why are you so worried about the tidiness of your smithy? Can we talk about... No, okay. Seems like you've got a problem with your helper. Don't even get me started with that kid. How long ago did I send him to the bog to fetch me some iron? It's always one thing or another with that lazy hobble hoy. In that case, shouldn't you find better help? Mayhap someone... Do you think maybe something happened to him? I mean, sort of, but not really. The boy's as dear to me as a son. Blood or no blood. Besides, his late father was a good friend of mine, so of course I'm a bit worried. On the other hand, Skymont loves nothing better than wandering around the woods, whether it's pulling pigs out to pannage or searching for bog iron. He'll find any excuse to stay out there. Who were his parents? The little guy wasn't even a year old when his mama died. His old man was too unruly for a regular job, but too good-hearted for crime, so he ended up a kind of freelance lawman doing jobs for the authorities in Swordhaven. The unlucky sod met his doom in a nearby grove, sprouting arrows everywhere like a goddamn porcupine. The kid's been with me and my family ever since. Okay. Say nothing while attempting to explain. Talks to himself. Come to think of it, every week brings more and more evil stories. Highwaymen on the rise, barbarians plotting against us, monsters attacking passersby. He stops himself abruptly and stares at you as if hoping you'll interject. But nah, Skymont knows the lands around here like a Wallabot knows the Fry Scrolls. Let the man think. Cert, take me. Kid's been out there doing Uggin knows what all day. I'm starting to get a little worried. He's polyfine, but I could go look for him. What did you say where did you say he went? Okay, got a new pin. The bog is a bit north of here, just past the forest where we gather firewood, but I'm telling you, he must have gone mushrooming or picking berries or the like. As not, he stretched out to take a nap. Okay. Let's see what goods you have. Okay. So I can bring some stuff here to sell to him. That's for sure. Got a whole bunch of stuff he just don't want. But oh, look at this. That's nice. Crude knuckles. It's not as good as Why can't it be better? Bonus knockdown chance, 3%. Novice martial. Unreliable. Oh, I don't want that. Hatchet. Dude, everything you got is unreliable. What's up with that? Okay. I'll take my leave. We'll try creating our own stuff. But we have this guy. Oh, what's over this way?
Nice and smooth. Forget about it.
I guess that's the water. Huh, look at this. I'll take it. I don't know who was planning on having a picnic over here, but... Alright, Mr. Lockpick.
It won't budge. It's open.
Okay, yeah.
Fine.
Oh, come on, guys. Alright, where am I? I want to go over this here way. I can't get there that way. Must be able to... Provisions.
I've spotted something.
I spotted something.
That you did. I guess he's trying to catch something. And we're taking all those things away from there. Okay. Well, we definitely had not done all of Grainhold, but that's okay. Nothing like finding out the truth. Okay.
I'm here. Locked tight.
Of course it's locked.
Wait, I think I know how to do it now.
Alright, dude.
Second time's the charm. Appears this lock is stronger than I thought.
Okay, you're pissing me off here.
Sleight of hand, and no fraud.
Besides the fact that you ate up a whole
Sounds
host
simple enough.
of lockpicks from us.
Quickly now.
There's no going in there. We'll take that.
Can you see what's out there?
That has to be the miller's house, I guess. Yeah, over here. Okay. Big bag. Just some wood. There's a crate. Cal looks at you with sadness in her eyes. Okay, I don't know.
I'm on it.
Maybe they have an animal speaking spell. I have no idea. Okay, there's a fishing rod, but that's taking us past where we want to go. We want to go back to the mill. That's what we're trying to get accomplished here. Just talking to this guy. Okay. Huh. Well. Where's the millman at?
Grab my ear. Much. It's out of my league.
Alright, so he must be in this house over here. Boy, there'd be ruffians all over the place.
Still here.
Bog iron. Bog iron. Lock-picking kit. Chest. Well, I'd like that lock-picking kit when you go out, buddy. I'm taking it. The fellow is ghost white with flour, as if he's been rolling in it. He must be the town miller. The man attempts to dust off his hand, but only succeeds in creating a hazy cloud of dust. He takes a moment to stifle a sneeze before speaking. I only sell wholesale. If you want flour, you'll have to buy it in town like everyone else. Noted. And you are? Deriz the miller tries again to dust off his hands with the same unfortunate results. Aha, achoo. Old man alchemist. I'm a wait-a-lot, my child, not a baker. Gesundheit. Thanks. What do you want anyway? Nothing much. What a fine mill you have. Did you build it yourself? Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Come now, child. It's a simple question. There's no need to be dismissive. No, I had no hand in it. The mill is here thanks to my grandpa, Masborn. Praise the dragon, the old geezer was brighter than his kin. What do you mean? Clears his throat. Well, old Masborn was the youngest of 3 brothers. They lost everything when their village went up in flames. With nothing but the clothes on their back, they hit the old Dusty seeking fortune and all that bull. During their travels, the 3 rescued an ancient crone from a pack of snappers. He mimes the beast snapping jaws with his hands. Turned out she was a barbarian soothsayer, and as a gesture of gratitude, she revealed their fates. Continued listening without interrupting. The witch whipped out a map and directed them to a certain spot where she said they'd find their true life's calling. Pauses dramatically. You guessed it, that spot was right here. What used to be here? The area was a flooded forest back then, and Grainhold a tiny settlement. But what they found after following the crone's map was a huge stone, round and flat, lying on a hillock and topped with all manner of weird crap. Wait and see what he says next. The miller ticks off the points on his fingers as he recounts the strange items. There lay a goblet engraved with a skull, a dagger covered in dried blood, and a leather-bound tome penned in an unfamiliar script. Keep listening. The eldest brother ran off with the dagger. It said he turned highwayman until some hard boys from the big city caught up with him. He was boiled alive for his crimes. Wow. The middle brother took the book and sculled off to find a scholar to unravel its secrets. It turned out to be a Quafidian edition of Radala's 101 Best Recipes. Let him finish the story without interruption. And while they were gallivanting across the land like a couple of dolts, old Masburn cleared a few acres by the river, got friendly with a nearby farm family, and they built this mill house together. The giant stone has been grinding grain into flour ever since. The end. Wait, what about the goblet? He pawned it. I mean, the thing was decorated in gold leaf and it had a skull engraving to boot. You can get a decent amount of coin for something like that. Well, that was quite a tale. What would you say the story is worth? I think 5 dinars is fair. Pay, yeah, not likely. Stingy bastard. That's what I get for pouring my heart out. Zilch. I need to cross the Tuma, but ferryman refuses to take me. He says the town owes him 300 gold. If you're here to hit me up for money, you can forget it. Don't you rely on Wustis to ferry your grain to Swordhaven? Are you saying there's absolutely no way to convince you? None whatsoever, but I can still help. You know what I think? I have an idea. My friends could use some assistance, but are you up to the task? The thing is, they're not exactly on the friendliest terms with the law, or so I've heard. Working for a bunch of ne'er-do-wells, I'm not sure I like the sound of that. What gave you the idea that I'm against a bit of roguery? Sure, I'm game. Well, as long as it's nothing too bad, I guess I could give it a try. Okay. Don't you rely on Wustis to ferry the grain? Yeah. The miller cracks his knuckle and smirks. It's too bad he wouldn't take you across, but he and I have a business relationship. I'm not worried. Okay. 30. 27. Maybe it'll work. Failure. You knew that. The miller gives a leisurely yawn and stretches until his spine pops. You think I never met a hard fella before? I have, and you ain't it. Are you popular with the buyers in Swordhaven? Maybe. No. If you're such an expert at the grain trade, why not go practice it someplace instead of pestering me? Why do lot Valis has and the rest after harvest? If you could cover the other 150 gold on a loan, the ferry can resume the regular crossings immediately. If you don't, you're going to start missing deliveries. Fuck. Failure. Nice try, but you're missing the mark by a country mile. Okay, well, I guess we just got another quest. Just tell me who I should speak to. Uncle Savano, the leader of the Wanderers camp north of my mill. Just let him know I sent you. The old gaffer's been complaining he's got a bit of a problem and could really use some help from an eager outsider. What kind of man is he? Oh, he's a delight to be around, so don't you worry. Understood. Well, let me see if I can help him. You do that and leave me in peace. Okay. Interesting. let's just come through here.
Uh-huh.
And get that area taken care of. I'm really surprised that they don't... Oh, there's a fucking post right there. Okay, walk away. Oh, I've been through here, haven't I? No, I haven't. Not all the way.
Fine. I'll do it.
Okay.
Yes, friend? Locked tight.
Well, let's hope you can open it.
Where did I go wrong?
Come on, dude.
Wait, I think I know how to do it now.
We don't have many.
Second
I
time's
think
the
that
charm.
was the last one.
Appears this lock is stronger than I thought.
Yeah,
Where did I go wrong? Good as gold.
Okay, what is this, an item? Monocular used with bow and crossbow. Oh, that's kind of nice. Alright. Okay, so we got all these things to clear out, but that's good. Wanderer's Camp and Swamp Forest. So we're going to end this here and actually go and see if the if that herbalist woman has when we come back. See if we can make ourselves some armor or something like that, and if that herbalist woman has another mortar and pestle available. All right, until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying, stay cool and peace.